Hello, this is Dr. Az. In this video, I would like to show you how to download data from Capital IQ, which is a great database. And if you're a Lemoyne student, you may have free access, although it's a very expensive database that pretty much all the researchers in the world use. So what I'm gonna do is I would just go to Capital IQ account that I have, Google Capital IQ. I logged in automatically, and here I will search for a company. Let's say I will search for Kraft and Heinz. It's one of the Warren's companies that had problems recently, and let's see whether we can forecast the Kraft and Heinz revenue. I will just search Kraft and Heinz KHC stock ticker. You can see bunch of information here. I'm not going to go through all these things. This website is very, very comprehensive. What I'm going to do is click on income statement. And then here I will make sure that I select all my data that's available for me for Kraft and Heinz. Looks like it starts from 1989 to today. You may have more data or less data for your company. And if you have a Capital IQ account, you can follow these steps, download data. If you don't, I can share with you the Excel files for different companies so you can do the similar things for your company. All right, so now what I would like to do is download quarterly data. Again, this data comes from their company's quarterly reports, 10Qs or 10Ks, annual report. So I will choose quarterly reports and then click go. Make sure you click go so that it's updated here. Now you can see from 1993 is the first quarterly report here, and it goes all the way till 2019 December. Perfect. So what I'm gonna do is I will click on download financials, and that will take some time since the Excel file is a little bit big. And what I'm gonna do in this video series is apply different modeling techniques to revenue of Kraft and Heinz to see whether I can forecast the revenue for the upcoming quarters in 2020, which I know we are in the middle of coronavirus right now, that the demands are all around the place. Hopefully Kraft and Heinz is not impacted by because of the nature of the product that they sell. So what I'm gonna do is you can see here key stats of the company, EBIT, EBITDA margins, and so on. You can see income statement here from 1993 till 2019, balance sheet, cash flow statements. You can see the multiples. These are financial multipliers to see whether the company is expensive or not. You can see historical capitalization, capital structure. I'm not going to go into details of this, but you can see capital structure details, how much money do they owe, what interest rates do they pay, and so on. It's pretty good database. You can see the ratios. You can see industry. Looks like they don't have any information here. Pension segments of the country and so on. Quite a bit of data here. So what I'm gonna do is I will go to create a new worksheet, clicking on this plus new sheet button, and I will find that sheet. It looks like it went all the way till the end. I will drag this sheet somewhere at the beginning so we can see easily what's going on. I will call this one as naive. I will do my naive forecast in this sheet. So let's focus on the revenue, try to forecast the revenue. Again, we could use these tools to forecast anything time series related, but I would just focus on revenue for this video series. So I will Control C. I click on number 20 and Control C. Go back to my naive sheet, and here I will just click on C1, right click, paste spatial. I will copy the values down and transpose. So here's are my revenues, okay? Now I would like to also have the dates. Go back to income statement, row 15. I click on number 15, right click, copy, or Control C is the trick. Go back to naive, come to A1, right click, paste spatial, values, and transpose. All right, so click on top left corner to select the entire worksheet between two letters A and B. When you see the symbol, double click to adjust the width. All right, so what I want to do is click on the row number 1 and make it bold and make it red and center it vertically and horizontally. All right, and here I would like to put the quarter number. Okay, quarter number. So here's the thing. I mean, I need to do a few things here, a few adjustments for my data. So what I see is that let me just do this before I start entering the quarter numbers. Let me just first of all make the total revenue numbers, which are millions of dollars. If you look at your income statements, it tells you here millions of dollars. I'll make them look. I click on comma and eliminate decimal so you can see that numbers are easier to read. So what I would like to do is, before I conduct my analysis, I would like to clean my data a little bit. All right, so what I would like to do is, I mean, there are different ways to handle the situation. We are missing data here and here. If you think that those are, we need to figure out one by one actually, but I don't want to spend so much time on cleaning the data. If I look at here, for example, in 2001, I have 3 quarters of data here. I'm missing the 4th quarter. For whatever reason, I don't have it. So what I'm going to assume here is that this is the average of the previous data, comma, next data, okay? So I assume that that quarter sales is between those two. You could do more Google search to see what's going on in that quarter. Again, for this video's sake, I'm not gonna spend so much time with the missing data. So here for 2004, again, I'm missing the 4th quarter. I will assume that this is the average of previous data and next data, which may be a horrible assumption because if there's seasonality in my data, taking the previous quarter and next quarter's data and average that may be a horrible idea. But again, you could delete those as well. I just quickly I want to do missing data deal with this way because I don't want to spend so much time. That's not my main focus. So here looks like I have fiscal change. I will just delete this. I have another fiscal year change here. I will delete that. All right. And so I will assume that this data is clean enough right now. All right. So now I will put the quarter number 1, 2, highlight those 2 numbers right down corner when you see black cross, double click. So it looks like I have 115 quarters worth of data. That's quite a bit of data. So what I'm gonna do is, based on this data, first of all, I would like to save this file so that I won't lose it. File, save as. I would like to save as Excel as Excel workbook, and I will save it. So now I format the data the way I want. In my next videos, I will apply different forecasting tools that you learn: naive forecast, past all average, moving average, exponential smoothing, simple linear regression, and so on, and compare their performances. Until next video, enjoy supply chain management.